All right, what's going on, audience? It's Mind Type here, and we're back again with another episode of Packers franchise. We're up to episode 7 now. Yeah, week 6, episode 7. I gotta remember that week 1 was the off-season video or whatever. Anyway, last week we fell to the Vikings pretty hard. Try and bounce back here. Let's go ahead and check out this coaching scenario. We've struggled to find success this season, and a lot of that starts with Aaron Rodgers. Any thoughts about making a change at quarterback? No, honestly, we're gonna start Rodgers until we trade him, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna trade him because we kind of I don't know. I want picks. That's a big part of it actually. So I have to throw 300 yards with Aaron Rodgers. Okay. You gotta stick with him. Stick with him till we ain't with him. But no, I'm pretty sure I'm going to trade him at week 8. So, spoiler alert. We'll see. Alright, let's just jump into weekly strategy. I'm going to go half pads one more week to make sure everybody's stamina is correct. They have Josh Jake. Oh, wait, yeah. Wait a second. Yeah, what the hell? They have Geno Smith now? I thought this was the Seahawks because I saw Geno Smith. I'm like, wait, Josh Jacobs? But no! Josh Jacobs is the normal person. It's Geno Smith that's bizarre. Max Crosby. Jack Frost himself. I don't know. He reminds me of Jack Frost because how pale he is. We're just going to run inside. Josh Jacobs is probably going to cut us up today. This is going to be so bad. We got all of our guys in here. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Should I put Kurt Tobias in here maybe? I'm not opposed to moving past him though. That's also the thing. We're just going to say we'll allow 30 points. Because it'll probably happen. Okay, we're going to do a few roster changes too before we get into today's game. As I mentioned last week. Well, first of all, we're going to put Roll back over Johnson. We run a lot of 2 tight end sets anyway. It's not that big of a deal. We're going to keep Julio and Christian Watson there. And then Dobbs, the slot guy. And then we'll go to defense. And we're actually going to start Stokes over Douglas. Because Douglas has been playing like ass. I want to get Stokes a good look at it. And then I want to put... I have to go in the depth chart to do it. But I want to put Douglas in that slot corner. I think it'll help because Stokes was missing a lot of tackles in the slot. Oh, I want to just line up again. Because the slot has to not only be able to cover the slot receivers, but he also has to play in the box sometimes too. Oh my god, I keep clicking and just line up. They also have to be able to play the box, play the run. So it's usually like the standard practice is to have an undersized corner play the slot, and that's not how we're gonna do it. Just because. This is how I want to do it. We don't really have any undersized corners besides Jair anyway. But he's playing outside. Oh yeah, we have Darius Phillips. Why isn't he playing the slot? Was he hurt? He might have been hurt. Well, I wanted Rasul to play the slot. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'll have Darius play second, like the dime. Anyway. We are ready to jump into the game now. Here we are, taking on the Raiders. The return of Davante Adams. That's a big storyline, huh? Derek Carr's gone, so it's like, what's the point of him even leaving, That's kind of like... There's a conspiracy theory that this was all planned ahead, that Davante was going to leave for Vegas last year, and then this year Rodgers is going to leave for Vegas, and they're going to reunite on the Raiders squad. I don't know if there's any merit to it, but... I don't know. I don't really care. Rodgers is back from his retreat, but he hasn't even spoken to the GM as far as I'm aware yet. Today is March 1st, I believe, actually. Yeah, March 1st today. So, hopefully we have some news soon. It's not that I, really care what the result is, whether or not Rodgers comes back, I'm fine either way. I just want to know. I'm tired of fucking waiting. I'm okay moving forward to Jordan Love. I'm okay if they take a rookie in the draft. I'm okay if they, pick up a quarterback in free agency or trade for a quarterback. But It's just time to move on, I think. Or if Rodgers wants to come back, I'll take him back for another year. He's one of the best quarterbacks of all time. All right, big 5-yard gain for Jones to start off this matchup here today. And I like single high safety for this like passing concept here. This could really work out for us, except it didn't, and I just held onto the ball too long and we took a sack for minus 7 yards. So 3rd and long coming up. I was just really waiting for that play to develop and nothing developed. So hopefully we don't have bad reads like that all game. Hopefully Christian Watson not only gets open on this play, but hopefully he also catches the ball. That'd be big. Nope. I floated it in there because I thought their linebacker was gonna run with it, and as I discovered, you just can't bullet pass or crosser route in my experience anyway. They're gonna start off with great field position because we can't get anything done on the first drive. Early 3 and out. Oh my god, kill him. Early 3 and out, and they start off with great field position on a bad punt because I suck at punting on this game for some reason. Well, let's go ahead and meet the Raiders offense. We already know some of the bigger names. They got Geno Smith in that starting quarterback. And then, of course, they still have Josh Jacobs. And then they brought in Benny Snell from the, where was he? He was on the Steelers. And then Donovan Knight, who had some pretty decent games last year. He was a Jet, though. So, decent running back room for them. Obviously, Josh Jacobs was one of the best running backs in the league last year. I think he was the #1 fantasy back, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. Gabe Neighbors in at fullback, one of the better fullbacks in the league. And then, of course, they have a solid receiver room headlined by Davante Adams. And then one of the better white players in the league, Hunter Renfrow. And then there's a bit of a drop-off there, except there's Greg Fox. He's a rookie at already 74 overall. He's probably going to be pretty solid for them. Oh, it looks like they have the speedster, John Ross. He has the... Although his speed's kind of low here, actually. But he set the record at the Combine for the fastest 40 time. And then they have some nobody, Isaiah Zuber. And then they have Darren Waller, of course, one of the better tight ends in the league, although it looks like he has either regressed or they just have been giving him a lower overall because he hasn't been producing like the last 2 seasons. And then Max Williams in at the backup tight end spot, which is interesting because Max Crosby is also spelled with 2 X's, I believe. And then their O-line, Colton Miller, left tackle, Dylan Parham, left guard, Andre James in at center, Solomon Kinley, right guard, and Braxton Jones in at right tackle. Did I say that right? Yeah. So they have actually a pretty bad O-line, which is one of the worst, or like one of the reasons that this team is like not successful in my opinion. Is their O-line is bad and their defense is not very good either. So hopefully our D-line can take advantage of that since we have a pretty good D-line. And we're going to start off with a 0 blitz here. So hopefully this works out in our favor. I'll consider that a successful play. We'll give him a zone look here. Oh my god, I thought they were going to put me on Amos. Who is number 8? Is that Greg Fox? The rookie? Might be. I didn't look at the numbers. Yeah, it's the rookie Greg Fox. So I think he's one we have to look out for. I think he'll actually be a solid player for them. Now they come with a run. 2 passing plays to start the game, and now they with a run, but we shut it down. Rasul Douglas, see, maybe it was worth putting him in the nickel slot because now he made a good play. Like Eric Stokes would not. I don't think Eric Stokes would have made that play. Honestly, Dalvin Cook broke so many Eric Stokes tackles last game. That's a big reason why I wanted him out of the slot. Ooh, a big hit from Davante. Takes down Davante, the ex-Packer. Really pays dearly for that one. 3rd and 5. They're going to be passing out of this set, and we need to get a stop. Oh, no, I get toasted on the... Oh, my God. Maybe Stokes is just bad. I got toasted on the Texas route, and then Stokes gets toasted on the corner route. So that's fun. Fun stuff, man. Fun stuff. Feng shui. Gonna be passing again here, I bet. No, they actually do run inside zone. Because I guessed pass, he had wide open hole to get to the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. All right, let's give this another shot. Oh, here we go. Good hole. Jones finds it. Prowls ahead for, what's that, 13 yards? 12 yards, I mean. You're okay, sweetie. Jones had a bad week on the ground last week. Let's try and get him a bounce back here. Last game was just bad in general for the offense. Oh, I had the cutback lane, but then I just overran it. Christian Watson goes down. Is the turf bad today? What's going on? A lot of players going down. That's like 3 injuries on the 3 consecutive plays. He only gets, what, maybe 2 there? Nothing? He gets nothing. I've never seen this play before in the Packers playbook. I'm curious. Enrique Harrison is going to get some more playing time now, it looks like. I'm just going to throw that. Just throw that to Dobbs. He's open. I got to hit him. We are going to just substitute Christian Watson for now. I really just don't need injuries. My receiver room isn't top heavy, but I have made it deep. It's like 5 or 6 guys, and like they're all like within 5 overall points of each other. So it's like if we lose one, it's like we're replacing him with the same player basically. Which there's some good and bad to that. No, and I couldn't get the throw off in time to the Texas crowd. Max Crosby comes in and makes a great play. Let's go ahead and meet the defense while I'm thinking about it then. All right, in at left end, they got Bryce Huff, who's actually, I think he's a pretty good player. Kind of underrated. But yeah, he's pretty good, I think. Right end, Romeo Okwara, another player that I actually like. He's a bit underrated out of Notre Dame. And then they got the rookie Rashard White in at nose tackle. And then David Onyemata backs him up, the veteran. Left outside linebacker, of course, Max Crosby. And I knew he had 2 X's. So that's interesting that their tight end is Max with 2 X's. And then they have another player, Max, with 2 X's. Which is a bizarre way to spell it. Anyway, he's phenomenal. One of the better edge rushers in the league without a doubt. Yeah, up to a 95 overall now. And then up the gut, they got Ernest Jones and Divine Diablo. So not too great up the middle. So maybe we can look to exploit that in the run game. And then right outside linebacker, of course, they have the veteran Chandler Jones, who has regressed quite a bit, down to a 77. So really, for their front 7, the only one we really have to worry about, I think, is Max Crosby. Like, their front 3, like I said, I like Bryce Huff and I like Romeo Okwara, but they're just not very highly rated. Same with Rashard White. So hopefully we can look to exploit their front 7. And then in at the cornerback room, they got Nate Hobbs, who is battling with an injury, but it looks like he's playing through it. Anthony Averett, Blisson? I don't know how to say that guy's name. Austin. And Amik Robertson for their starting 4 corners. So not a great corner room. And then Deshaun Gibson, free safety, and a Trayvon Morig, who also looks like he's playing through an injury in that strong safety. But we might see the rookie Mark Frost come in, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, really their defense is not all too good, except of course Max Crosby, who makes the play there. So once again, we are faced with 3rd and long, and we really need to do something about it. I just don't want it to be a play action, so I have to put him on like a... Oh my god, Enrique Harrison makes a grab on a bad ball from Rodgers, but now it's 4th and 2 from the 36, so I think this may be a go for it spot. 4th and 2 is a tough one. Maybe it's early enough in the game to take our points. It's a bit of a longer one, and the wind's against us. We're going to try it. Might have missed it. No, he hit it. Okay. Well, I just wanted to get on the board. You know, it's still early. It'd be better to take our points than to get another turnover on downs. Or another turnover anyway, like did it at the ball. So we'll take our points, go down 7-3. Better than 7-0. Okay. Baby, Nap secured. Let's get back to the game. We didn't lose connection to this server, so that means I'm only playing this game once. Let's go. Let's get a stop here on D. Could be big. I did change a few players' drip, by the way. Oh, see, I knew I should have just ran with that one. Fuck me. Should have ran with that. I was even saying last episode you got to run with the first one, but I thought I would pivot and run with the backside one. Unlucky. So if like we ever go into like if you ever, I don't know where it is, there's like a page that shows you where like players like if I edit a player or not. So if you guys ever see that, I'm just changing drip. I do it all the time. Change numbers, change gear, change, you know, helmet, arm sleeves, all that kind of shit. I don't fuck with attributes though, and I don't fuck with skill traits. Come on, get him! No, unlucky. Did you know that actually, if you change someone's skill trait, that means they can no longer get breakout games? So that's something to keep in mind. We're gonna do a 0 blitz here because I would not be surprised if this one's a run. Yep. Ooh, Amos punches him in the mouth. Let's go. And they have another lineman down, so maybe we can really start to take advantage of a weak line. Although Bradrick Jones might be back in, I'm not entirely sure. Is that his name? The left or the right tackle? A left tackle that's playing right tackle. All right, there we go. 3rd and 5. Let's make this one count. 0 blitz. They're passing. Nice. Stokes makes a good play on the ball. Maybe it was worth putting him outside. But was he in coverage on Davante as well? Obviously, that's the last thing we want. We'd rather have... Oh, no, that was on Greg Fox. Okay, that's fine. I was going to say, obviously, we want Jair on coverage against Davante. All right, Carlson's kick is up, and it sails through. 10-3. Vegas is up again by a touchdown. Start off on the ground again. Uh-oh, Max Crosby's in the zone. What does his zone ability do? Oh, he's been in the zone. I just never noticed. Rush moves no longer cost points. But we just have to gain 4 more yards to kick him out of the zone. Big hole here. We gained 6 or 5. I thought it was 6. Whatever. So that gets him out of the zone. We have one less thing to worry about. Stephen Flowers was open in the flat. I'll give it to him for the first down. Let's go. Get the fullback involved, why don't we? He really should. He's not much of a ball carrier. He really is just a blocking fullback. Although his archetype is utility, but he's not fast. He's not agile. That's why I'm gonna make him more of a blocker. No, dude, what? Oh my god. I'm going to show you guys what I see. That is quite unfortunate. And so, where's Julio? He had him beat. He had him boxed out. Okay, right here. I think he's going to turn around right here because he starts to turn around, right? And then he just decides to keep running and then he turns around. Why does he run behind the linebacker? Oh, man. That's unfortunate. That sucks. That's the last thing we need. Be nice to get a turnover of our own here. All right, 10-3 after 1. If Josh Jacobs is just slowly killing us. I feel like he's not playing all that well, but he's over 5 yards per carry. Well, now he's under 5 yards per carry, but still 4.8 or whatever is still good. Dude, Savage, you have to come away with that one. Well, whatever. At least we get the stop, and all they're getting is a field goal. Dude, that's a pick 6, though. You know what I mean? Dude, you gotta come away with that. That sucks. And I know I switched on and I hit Y, so I don't know. Do I blame myself? No, I blame Darnell. Duh. It's all Darnell's fault. I like Darnell. It sucks that he's like sucking in real life. But you know, what can you do? I've always been a fan of the safety position. I don't know why. I used to want to be a safety. I'm way too slow to play safety. When I played football, I was a linebacker and a tight end. And I should never have been a tight end though, because I'm only 5'8". I'm pretty short. Not like really short, but I'm short enough. Right there. Please tell me that counted. Yeah. I was worried since I didn't possession catch it that he might have run out of bounds. But nope, we stays in bounds. Pick up a good gain of 8. Thing is, I do have to get 300 passing yards with Rodgers, but I want to continue on the ground because we're doing okay on the ground. Aaron Jones has almost 5 yards per carry as well. 7 for 34. Nah, that's a bad run there. Let's see. We need a good play. Let's run a mesh. We haven't run a mesh yet. Mesh is kind of a cheesy play, but I don't know. It works. I'm going to run it. Kiss my dick. Honestly, that the momentum perk that hides your receiver icons doesn't really bother me at all, because first of all, you should be able to like look before the pre-play. I look at the icons before like pre-play, that way I know like who I'm throwing to if I need to make a quick decision, like a snap decision. I don't have time to look. But then if you do have time to look like during the play, you can like obviously tell like what icons are not on the field. Like, oh, X and Y are gone, and Y is usually a running back or a tight end, and X is usually a outside receiver. So it's like you should just kind of know. Oh man, oh my God, Caleb Roll makes a play on that. That was like a bad decision. I mean, besides like the pressure coming in, but it was a bad decision just because there was a guy like right there who could have played that. I'm just gonna run the ball here. 3rd and inches, 4 down territory, and we get it. We get a little bit more too. We go Aaron Jones. He's running with running with a fire in him today. A little bit. He's still only averaging about 4 yards per carry, but I don't think you can really ask much more than 4 yards per carry. I think on the season he's like at 5 yards per carry though. Ooh, I like Christian Watson on this corner out here. Hopefully we can get him open. Otherwise we'll look dubs in the flat or roll across the middle. That's actually going to be wide open. Oh, man. Come on, DPI, man. I shouldn't have hung it out. Maybe I should have touch passed it. Or maybe even a bullet pass might have worked there. That's unfortunate. Just throw that away. Son of a bitch, man. This is not looking good for us. Hey. Even if she does wake up. Caleb Roll on the wheel route picks up the first down for us. We love to see that. Yeah, we're in a bad spot. Only 79 passing yards through a quarter and a half. I just don't want to like dedicate, ourselves to the passing game. I want to continue to run the ball as well. I like this corner route, maybe. Nope. Go underneath. Romeo dubs. The thing is like when I play Madden, I often will throw to the slot receiver. It's just how I play, just because they're usually open, especially in the Packers playbook. So Romeo Dobbs is going to get a lot of looks from me. Oh man, I knew he played the running back, but I really just am afraid to run with Rodgers. We're going to run once more though, because it is 4 down territory, even though it looks like they are blitzing. Ah, man, I almost wonder. Nah, it's fine. Dude, come on. You got to block that Caleb Roll. It's no longer 4 down territory. We might have to just take our points here. Now that is 4th and 6. I didn't think we were going to get stuffed for a 4-yard loss. Well, whatever. Still down by a touchdown here. Did we get... I can't remember if we started with the ball or not. I think we did. Yeah, I think we did. So that means they get it at halftime. So it would be nice if we get a stop here and then score a touchdown. But I don't know. I'm not sold. I'm not sold on it. I bet this is a pass. Oh, it's a screen. Just stick him. Really not much of an offensive game in general because they're not really doing too well on offense either. Very defensive game. Ooh, Davante punches him in the fucking throat. Skeptical to do a zero blitz, but at the same time, I think it's going to work here. Yes, and Jair comes away with the interception, and he's going to be able to house it. Let's fucking go. I said that so politely, and he's going to be able to house it. Oh, shit, I should have done Lambo Leap. What does he do? Like, that's his, like, celebration in real life. Let's go. Pick 6 for Jair. That'll do the trick. If I didn't already have 2 good linebackers, I would feel really comfortable with Jonathan Abram playing in the sub linebacker role, but I have 2 good linebackers. I'm considering drafting another off-ball linebacker. That way I can replace Davante when the time comes. Because although I like Davante in real life, and I think he's really good for his age yet, I just don't think that he's in Madden. He's going to be too old, you know. Yes, and we get to him on the sack there. Who is that? Who picked it? Rasul Douglas. Nice. He gets the sack. That's what I was trying to say. 3rd and 18. Almost should have called a timeout there, to be honest. Yeah, I probably should have. We'll call one here. I should have called one after the sack, but that's okay. 1:11 is still pretty good amount of time. Because we don't have to drive the whole field anyway. We'll get the ball around midfield. Yeah, we'll get it at like the 47. Yeah, cool. We only have to go 53 yards in 1:11. Plus, I'd be comfortable taking a field goal if I needed to. Like, this isn't like a make or break situation. We're in a very comfortable spot right now. I hope he does the post on the option route there. No. Oh, Christian Watson's open. Oh man, I couldn't get to him in time. The pressure coming in. I'm sorry, I'm talking kind of quietly because I don't want my kid to wake up. I hope it comes over loud enough in post. We'll have to see. I usually have to crank the volume up anyway. We'll check down. Make a miss. Get out of bounds. I'll take it. That does suck because on the previous play, Christian Watson was open on the corner. I just didn't have enough time to get it to him. We'll take this, though. Aaron Jones, very masterful with the ball in his hand. He's good with balls in his hands. This is technically a bit of a mesh concept. Caleb Rowe might be open on the backside, but we're not going to read it first right here. Oh, Romeo, you got to hang on to that, man. I love you, man. I love you. You got to hang on to it. Caleb Rowe. We'll call a timeout here. Big play for the rookie tight end. I really would like to see Christian Watson getting open on this corner out. See if he can just go up and make a play. Oh my god, dude. That can't be an interception. It can't just be an automatic interception on every 50-50 jump ball. You know what I mean? Like, that's one-on-one. How is that going to be an interception? There's no safety help. It comes in late. It should not, but I just didn't float it enough, even though I did a touch pass, did I not? That's so frustrating. We needed to come away with points there. They just miss. I'm actually going to flip this. I don't even know what I'm doing. I was trying to get onto the linebacker with the hook zone. Yeah, stay in balance. What are you going to do? Call timeout? Fuck you. Yeah, whatever. Check down to Josh Jacobs. I don't give a fuck. Are they gonna try and kick a field goal? They will eventually. They're in field goal range. We really need to. We need to stop him here, actually. Wow, he just shakes off a hit stick from Davante. God damn it. We really just let him drive the field on us in 30 seconds. Wow. Annoying. Oh, weird game. Weird game for us. We're down 3 points going into halftime. And we have to kick it away. Alright, it would be sick to get another interception here. Quite honestly. This is a run, though, I bet. It is a pass after all. Oh, man. And Rasul gets toasted by the tight end, Darren Waller. That's unlucky. And then tight end angle. Tight end angle, well, I don't know. It's a good play. I suppose it does work against man coverage. Yeah, punch him in the face. Fuck you, Davante. You left us. You bastard. You rat bastard, you. Dude, how? Oh my god. I know I jumped, but it should still do something. Oh my god. I always jump when I like have a free shot on the quarterback just in case they throw it away. Like they throw it before I actually get to him. But like I'm right there. I'm like touching him. Like it should it should just automatically sack him for me. Come on now. Kenny Clark with the big TFL. Love to see that. Oh shit. Josh Jacobs down to under 4 yards per carry now. Maybe our defense is coming alive a little bit. This is surely a pass play. I will like that. We like that. 3rd and 10. I don't know how I feel about cover 2. Cover 6. It's a mesh spot. And he throws it away. Good. We only allow another field goal. A game of field goals today. This will be 6 total field goals between both teams. Which is also good because now we can get the ball back, and if we score a touchdown, that means we take the lead. So that's the plan. That's the game plan. Don't throw another interception. Throw a touchdown pass. Or a rushing touchdown. I don't care. Just score a touchdown. Score a touchdown on a kick return. Oh, man. There was green grass. That's the middle linebacker. I forget his name. It doesn't matter. Oh, Divine Diablo. Tight end angle. I love it. Let's get Caleb Roll more involved. Let's go. Big, 16-yard gain? We really got to get the ball moving if we're going to get this 300-yard passing goal for Aaron Rodgers here. Kind of sketchy to throw that on the run, but I figured, like, in the moment, I was like, Aaron Rodgers has a good overall and good, like, superstar traits, so hopefully I'll be able to throw that on the run. And I did. It wasn't a good pass, but we got it to him in the open field, and we did not drop it, so that's big on us for sure. Use that Romeo Dubs with the shake route. I'm interested in taking a shot on 2nd and 1 in 4-down territory. Maybe I won't get picked on a corner route this time. No, I knew I wouldn't because I was in the zone with Rodgers. Hopefully he's still in the zone. Yeah. We'll go ahead and try and run this one. Pound it in. We'll take it. First down. First down. We're only over a little over 3 yards per carry now with Aaron Jones, though. They keep running single high safety, so it's either cover 3 or it's cover 1 man. And it's cover 3 again. I think that was cover 3. Yeah. Are they just a zone team? I haven't really been paying attention to their tendencies, which I probably should have because we're already, 5/8 through the game. Caleb Roll was open for a second there, but I was reading that whip route the whole way for some reason. Aaron Jones, I think, will be open in the flat here. Yeah, let's just give it to him. Let's just pick up the first down. I'm more interested in moving the ball instead of taking shot plays, especially on third down. That's a first down behavior. Shot plays. I almost like Romeo on this fade route. I like Enrique on this fade as well, but I want him on like a true fade. No way. Oh, dude, if you would have picked that on the tip, I would have been pretty pissed. Yes, Caleb Roll! Oh, I high pointed him on the streak. Gets the touchdown. Let's go. I'm sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm kind of concentrating. We get the Lambeau leap for the rookie Caleb Roll. That might be his first one. I don't know for sure, but I love to see that. And we get on the board with an offensive touchdown now, finally, and a passing touchdown for Aaron Rodgers, which is quite important. Let's go ahead and knock in this extra point and take the lead by a single point. 20-19. Green Bay is finally up in this game. Yeah, this is our first lead of the game. Very big. Very important for us. Honestly, the defense is playing pretty all right, and I felt really good about that last drive. So we have to, just try and keep this up, I guess, because we can win if we only allow them to score, field goals, as long as we're not allowing too many touchdowns. Oh my God, Darren Waller breaks a tackle. Oh, and Darren Waller's wide open. We were in man coverage there too. Was that not cover 2 man and Stokes gets toasted by Darren Waller on the out route? Really? That's quite unfortunate. I know Darren Waller's a good tight end, but goddamn, you're a fucking corner. You should be able to cover a tight end, goddamn it all. Oh, and we get a sack there. Rashawn Gary adds on another sack to his season. Let's fucking go. I love that. Rashawn Gary gets about a sack a game. I think that might be his 8th sack on the season. So he's actually averaging more than 1 sack a game. But he's good for at least 1 in my experience. Just cut block him or cut stick him. Don't need to try and wrap up and then have him break a tackle. Cut sticking seems to be like the most effective way to take care of these motherfuckers. I got to run with Davante. Yes, and he gets in for another sack, Rashawn Gary. Let's go. That one probably only counts for about a half a sack, though. But we'll still take it because that puts him out of field goal range, and we'll be able to get the ball back and not allow any points. So, like I said, defense is playing well. I can almost just call a fair catch here, to be honest. Start at the 23. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. What is Aaron Rodgers up to on the game? Let's take a look at the stats. He's up to 198 yards. So we got another 100 yards to go to hit our goal of 300 for the game. Ooh, and we don't get that one off in time. I was looking for Christian Watson on the drag back across. I feel like our streak routes never get open, which is quite annoying. You know how I like my Texas routes, though. Aaron Jones gets the first down for us. Just wide open across the middle. You can't ask for any better. Especially with his superstar ability, that makes it harder for linebackers to cover him. I like this fade route here. No, we'll take the... Dude, how do you not catching that? Oh my god. Aaron. Aaron Jones, bro. I was just praising you so much. You just drop it. Just don't, like, nothing. You just drop it. No reason to drop it. I like the fade, but they ran with it, so I had to go run with the smash, like the hook concept. Caleb Roll gets open across the middle. I like to see that. I wonder what he's at for the game. It's not going to show me right now. Unfortunate. Let's put the ball on the ground. As in run it, not as in fumble it. And they are in double A gap. So this should be really good for an inside zone play. Oh no, and who is that? 53 just sheds and makes a play from behind. That's okay though. We still pick up about 6 on the carry. And that's the end of the third quarter. So we are going to take our 20-19 lead going into the fourth. We got the ball. We're in a good position to score. I just cannot turn the ball over. That's the most important thing, is to not turn the ball over. My cat is playing with something under the dining room table, and it is frustrating. Oh man, I wish I had someone with superstar ability so I can put him on the post, like what's it called, route apprentice, because this is definitely, I was gonna say it definitely looks like cover 2, which a post would toast on a cover 2. Oh, it was cover 3 actually. It was like cover 3 disguise, I guess. Show 2 cover 3. I like this play right here because they don't have anyone manned up on Christian Watson. Right there. Beautiful. And he hangs on. Big gain. Love to see that. Love to see it. I feel like I don't always get like my thoughts out before I like call the play. Because like I see something and I execute on it and I try to say what I'm thinking and then I don't like spit it out and then I just call the play and it works. And sometimes I don't think about what I'm going to do. I just react to what the game is like showing me, like who's open. Like I'm definitely looking the scissor route on the right side here, or the scissor concept. But the flat is open for Caleb Roll and he picks up a good gain, about 5. I will take it. I like the Texas here. We'll see if we can get Aaron Jones a receiving touchdown. Otherwise, the out routes might even be open. And maybe even, I actually kind of like the idea of throwing to Romeo on this fade route here. Like a high point. No, it's not open. Oh, I hit the wrong button, but it works. I hit the wrong button. But Julio is open and he catches the touchdown pass. So I'll take it. Touchdown Green Bay. Another Lambeau leap. Holy moly. Another touchdown for Julio. That might miss. Dude, I have to stop missing these extra points. This is insane. But we're up by a touchdown. 7 points exactly. I guess it's okay. Maybe I need to get a worse kicker. One where I can actually know the timing. I actually don't mind the idea of a blitz here. I can't believe Jair just got toasted by fucking Hunter Renfrow. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Hunter Renfrow? Give me a break. Sorry, I had to audible the zone because Davante was manned up against a wide receiver. Which is quite frustrating because Josh Jacobs would have been split out wide, meaning that a corner, Eric Stokes probably would have been covering him. Yes, Eric Stokes gets an interception. Maybe it was worth putting him on the outside after all. He's going to house it. All the defense does it. It's not just, it's Jair's celebration, but everybody does it. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut that out. We'd take it, though. Oh, I should have went for 2, maybe. That's okay. We now go up 14 points, though. And we're really starting to run away with this one thanks to our defense. I love that. 2 pick sixes. I will take it, dude. I'd rather have a good defense than a good offense. You know what I mean? Ooh. So really big, smart GM move for me to move, or head coaching move, I should say, not GM move. Very smart head coach move for me to move Eric Stokes outside and Rasul Douglas inside, because that is 2 good plays from those guys. Because Rasul had a good play earlier. He had a good play. But the important thing is that Eric Stokes just had a pick 6, which is fucking gigantor. It's huge. Phenomenal. Inspired. Oh man, I just get toasted on the running back corner route. That's why I hate man coverage. I hate running man. That's why I like running cover 1 hole. Or that's why if there's a linebacker blitz, I will just blitz with the linebacker. We'll take that. TFL for Davante. Shows those guns, man. I can't believe he's not face scan in the game. He's been, I don't know. He's a vet. He's an older guy. He's really good though yet. He's one of those guys. Oh my god, he worked me, man. Davante just worked me. Davante's one of those guys though who got better with age. Which that's why I think Madden needs to really rework their regression system. I get that is supposed to try and be balanced, so you don't just have a bunch of guys who are good in the league, but 30-year-old linebackers are still plenty good. I think that's one of the positions that is still good with age. Is inside linebackers and then linemen on both sides of the ball. I can understand wide receivers, corners, especially running backs. Free safeties, the fast guys, the guys who rely on speed more for their position, yeah, they can regress a little bit worse because they do regress faster in real life as well. But it's dude, middle linebackers don't start getting bad just because they're 30 years old or whatever. That's a shame Stokes couldn't make a play on that, and then he gets fucking brushed off with the tackle, but luckily we had someone right there to stop him. But it doesn't matter because we gave him the first down. And I'm just rambling at this point. I'll take that. Bad throw from Gino. Oh, they actually did run it. I was expecting it to be a I got sucked up in a black anyway, but I actually was expecting a play action pass. Hey, good play call for them, I guess. No, we cannot have. Davante, man up on Davante Adams. Oh my god. And I just get lost in the sauce. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Absolutely lost in the sauce on that play. Unlucky. But we're still up a touchdown here. We just got to hang on to this lead. And we should be able to. 3:05 left in the game. Hopefully we'll be able to work the clock down a little bit here. And then hopefully at least get 3 on the board, but if we don't, then that's okay. I'd rather almost just run the clock out completely than try and score. Make them use their timeouts. This will be the first carry for AJ Dillon, and he gets a decent one, 6 or 7, 6 on it. Oops, I meant to click this one. Yes. Motion 01 trap. You know how I like this play. Josiah DeGuara in the game. Oh, when we break it. Keep it in bounce. I could have tried to bounce it outside even further, but I think we would have. I was just afraid they were going to try and tackle us out of bounds, obviously. And we still want to try and get Aaron Rodgers his game day goal, and we need 31 more yards. So I'm okay. I'm actually quite comfortable taking a play action shot here. Oh yeah, 2-minute warning, of course, and then we'll go back to that play anyway. Hopefully it works, except they're not going to suggest it anymore. So let's just select a run play in shotgun, and then we will audible to play action post cross. We don't need it all in one, but it would be nice to just get it all in one and then not have to worry about it anymore. And of course we get sacked, and they call a timeout. Oh, this is frustrating now. Now this is quite frustrating because I suck. Okay, 4 verticals. In my experience, Caleb Roll should probably be open on this play, but he might not. Yeah, he is. Let's go. And he completes it. He hangs on. That means I still need 5 more passing yards with Aaron Rodgers. So let's just go ahead and try and call something that I can pick up 5 yards with. Christian Watson hangs on, and that should be game. That's ball game. Let's go. And we'll take our kneels with A-Rod. Because I don't really... Usually, I don't like kneeling because you lose a rushing yard. But with Aaron Rodgers, I don't care about his rushing stats. So I am perfectly fine having him kneel. All right, that'll do it. We get the dub here in Lambeau against Davante Adams' Las Vegas Raiders and Geno Smith. Yeah, and the kid's excited. I'm excited. 33-26, a pretty solid game besides a couple of bad interceptions from Mr. Rodgers himself. So otherwise, I like it. Defense played pretty well, despite maybe that last drive where they scored. You know, they just marched on the field and scored a touchdown. But I'm okay with that, honestly. It's okay because otherwise they played pretty well. And, you know, 26 points is not too bad to allow a game. Plus, that was kind of like garbage time in a way. Like, you got to think, like, it's almost good that they do drive down the field and score a touchdown there because they wasted a lot of time doing it. We got the ball back, and we were able to just run the rest of the clock out. So, if you think about it, it's almost strategic that we let them do that. Anyway, let's just check out the player stats. Aaron Rodgers, yeah, with those 2 interceptions, it really like messed up his rating and stuff, but otherwise he played a pretty decent game. Aaron Jones had a decent game as well. Not too many yards, but a pretty efficient 4.4 yards per carry. And then A.J. Dillon came in and he had a substantial run for us, I would say. And then Caleb Roll had a really good game. 9 for 132 and a touchdown. It was nice getting him involved. Although he can't get a breakout game until his dev trait is revealed, I believe. So, but that's okay. I don't mind getting production out of him. And then Romeo had a pretty solid game, 7 for 62. He had 2 drops, but I think they were contested receptions. Like, they weren't like actual just straight up drops. Like Aaron Jones' drop, which was terrible. But he had 3 for 33. Christian Watson, 3 for 52 and no drops, so I consider that a good game from him. Julio did nothing. Savin Flowers had that 1 catch, and then Enrique Harrison had like a pretty good catch too, actually, so we like that. And then defensively, Amos with 9 total, Quay, Stokes, and Davante all had 6 total. And honestly, like the tackle numbers don't look all that particularly impressive, which is bizarre just because it was a very defensive game. I suppose the final doesn't really reflect that. But however, we did have 14 points off of defense. Anyway, I guess it's not that important. And then 2 TFLs for Gary, and then Clark, Hampel, and Douglas all had another TFL. And then Rashawn put up 2 sacks, so he's getting his numbers in. I love to see that. And Rasul also had a sack on a nickel blitz. And then a pick for Stokes and Jair, and they both housed it. Which is, dude, I'll take it. That's awesome. I love that. I don't think we had any fumbles, nope. Well, then that should do it for the stats. Let's go ahead and finish the game. Well, Caleb Rowe gets one here. Gets a attribute point. And we'll just go into possession to get his, get him into, what do you call it? Whatever. Oh, I didn't know you could cancel it by scrolling ribbon. That's actually kind of useful. Anyway, we'll go into possession. Or maybe we should go into vertical threat. Oh, it did use the skill point. It's just not, it didn't say. There is still, I don't know. That's bizarre. It did use the skill point. It used it on possession. But it did not, like, It's like glitched, is what I'm trying to say. So that sucks. We don't get to see what actually got increased. Preston Smith also gets one, which is not particularly useful because of his age. But we're going to go into Power Rusher here. See if we can get some power moves increased. Yeah, +2. He is more of a run stopper at this point in his career, although he is still technically more of an edge rusher than an off-ball linebacker. But he's more of a defensive end, if anything, at 6'5", 265, just like kind of an undersized defensive end, weight-wise, not height-wise. But he's got really good block shedding, and he makes a lot of plays in the run game. So I'm definitely about it, and he still has decent power moves. He doesn't really get to the quarterback all too much, but I'm okay with that. He makes his plays. He's a useful role player for us. Let's go ahead and check out the struggling QB scenario. It was really good to see Rodgers get back on track and have a productive game. It's going to be a nice confidence boost for him over the next few weeks. Awesome, but we should still think long-term. It can't hurt to look at upcoming prospects and the trade block for a long-term option. I agree with the assistant GM here, actually. Keep the ball rolling. QB Aaron Rodgers will have +5 medium and deep throw accuracy for the next 3 games. All right. So far, just kind of a rocky up and down season, which is kind of not unlike the Packers in real life last season. Hey, chill out. I gotta do the outro and then I'm done, okay? And then you can scream all you want. Yeah, you can scream all you want. Okay? What's it? 3-3 here at week 7. Next week is when we have to make our decision on if we want to move Aaron or not. So we will have to just consider that next week then. Another issue that I don't know when we're going to have to address this. Hopefully with the trades I can address it a little bit, but we are negative 18 million cap room, which is not a pretty sight to behold. And like I said, it is imperative that we bring back Rashawn Gary. He is the cornerstone of our defense. Although you may consider Jair to be the cornerstone, which you could, but I would consider Rashawn Gary because it's easier. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. Jalen Reagor's that young yet, huh? Too bad he sucks. He's really the only one I need to bring back. Like, there's some guys I would be okay bringing back on a good deal, but I know Darnell's going to ask for a lot. I don't want to pay a running back. He wants 15 mil. Well, actually, wait. Okay, this is actually a pretty cheap deal. If I can get the cap room down, I probably might bring back A.J. Dillon. This is pretty cheap, actually. Something we'll have to consider at a later date, though. Anyway, that should do it for today's video then. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any suggestions, I guess, about the about what I should do, like roster moves or anything like that, just let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like if you liked, subscribe if you feel like it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.